Everyone to Enlightened World Network. I'm Deb Goldberg, your host, and today we have a meditation a day with a special guest, Neelam Minocha. Before we get started, I want to tell you a little bit about our Day of Healing that is happening February 16th, and it starts at 10 o'clock a.m. And we're going to do 12 hours of live streaming on Enlightened World Network's Facebook page. So we'll have a full day of healers, all different people from all over the world. So we hope that you will join us and continue to join us in our meditations a day. So welcome, Neelam.
Hi, Deb. It's nice to be here. How are you?
I'm very good, and I'm very happy to be here with you today. I haven't been together with you since we did our summits.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's great having you back here. Neelam's live from the UK, everyone. So it's very exciting for us to have her here because she's been so special with our summits. Neelam, what do you have for us today?
So I've just literally got back from the USA, so I'm a little bit jet lagged and coming back into London life. But I have just been tuning into the group energy, and there's lots coming up actually. So I tend to do my meditations very as I go into them. So I'll just be picking up the energy of the group and everyone who's coming together. Also what's going on in the collective right now as well as what I'm feeling in my body. So I'll be feeling the energy of what's coming up. So we're going through a very new chapter in our lives where we are being expanded, we are growing, we are being pushed. And so it's really important to be very gentle with yourselves right now. I just see this ocean wave coming in. You've got to ride the wave, you've got to surf the waves because the energy is really fast for February. We are growing, we are expanding, we are stretching, we are being stretched. So we are being pushed out of our comfort zones, and that can trigger us and bring up the old programs that, oh, we're not good enough, I can't do this, I'm not going to be able to expand like this. But Spirit is saying, yes, you can. Everything you're being given, you can handle. And so just go for it, experience it, have new experiences, and allow yourself to grow because you know, the mind is limited and it will only give you a limited perspective of who you are, but actually you're so much more. And so we're learning to grow and expand into our true selves and our authentic selves. So it's really important now that we allow this growth to be very present in the moment and see where we're being guided. Yeah, so lots coming up for today's meditation.
Well, we're excited to do this meditation with you. So I'm going to ask you to just get started.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So if I can get everyone to just close their eyes and just start to breathe. And I've really been feeling that the breath is so important right now to center ourselves. There's so much going on in the world and it may be pulling you into fear. So it's really important to be present with your breath. So anytime you're feeling anxious or you're feeling like everything's getting on top of you, bring yourself back to your breath. And our breath is just a gift for us. It's our life force energy. So bring that into your body. So just close your eyes now. And just focus on your breath. And just gently start to breathe into your heart space. And also down deeper into your stomach, your solar plexus, where we hold a lot of our old stories and old programs of fear, disempowerment, anxiety, and overwhelm. So just bring that energy, that life force energy, down to your stomach and just breathe. And as you do this, we're just going to connect you to your angelic guides and masters. and beings of light. So we're always connected to Source and our guides in the angelic realms, in the invisible realms, in the celestial realms. So if you're feeling a little bit ungrounded, just connect and feel that energy and that power moving through you with your breath, bringing it in, calling it in. Calling in the highest version of you into this space that is always connected. And connecting yourself to Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. And just feeling your feet connected to the ground. This will help to just balance you and stabilize you. And it's really important to become very present, because it is in the present moment that we create our future outcomes. So learning to be very present with your emotions, with what your body is trying to tell you. Our body is so intelligent, and yet sometimes we forget to listen. So just tune in now and listen to your body. Notice any niggles or pains, any discomfort. Speak to your body. Ask the niggle or pain what it's trying to tell you. You'll be surprised at what you hear. We are learning to ride the waves of change, and when I was tuning into the group, I was shown two roads. And one road is the way we've always done things, the path we've always trodden. It's very comfortable, but it keeps us stagnant and stuck, repeating the same patterns and not really growing. And Spirit is showing another pathway for all of you, all of us. And I call this road the yellow brick road. And right at the beginning of this road are some red slippers, sparkly red slippers. So if you're a man or a woman, you can have a nice red pair of trainers or some nice slippers to wear. And this pathway is the pathway of the heart, and it's calling to you. And it's a pathway that you haven't been on before. It's new. It's the unknown. And the logical mind wants you to take you back to the old path, the path that you've known for so long. And yet your heart is saying, take this path. Go down that road. There will be twists and there'll be turns, but you're going to ride the waves and go with the flow. And sometimes you might not know what's around the corner, but you just keep stepping forward, listening to your heart and listening to your soul, listening to your truth. And deep down, it's quite exciting because it's new. So becoming very present in every moment with what you're feeling, with what you're sensing. Allowing yourself to expand and grow into everything that you can be here on earth. Envisioning your dreams, your desires, and creating your heaven here on earth. And keep breathing. Keep allowing and surrendering to this new path that you may not know where it takes you, but it's taking you towards love and truth, freedom, connection, joy, balance, enrichment, and abundance. So let's take that road. Let's take the yellow brick road and see where it takes us. And you know, the guides say that we think that we're going down this path alone, but on this journey we will meet many beings who will come in to assist us. And you'll discover that you're not on your own, that many will walk beside you, alongside you, and as they leave, more will join. And it will just keep growing and expanding. It'll be exciting and new, full of curiosity and wonder. Allow yourself to go on this journey. Allow yourself to expand and grow and discover all that you can be. And it's going to be a busy time. And you may be entering the void right now, where you do not know what's coming, yet you feel it in your soul, in your gut, that something is on its way. Trust it. Trust it. This is your inner navigation system talking to you. Your heart speaking to you. Your soul guiding you, showing you towards your greatness. Remember that we are the universe in physical expression. We are as big as the universe, as expansive as the oceans, as sacred and beautiful as the abundance of Mother Earth. So why do we keep ourselves limited and trapped with our old stories, old programs? It's time to break them and explore ourselves deeper. And every time an old program comes up, look at it in the eye and say, thank you. You served me up until now, but this is not my story anymore. This is not my belief. And create a new belief, a new affirmation that serves your soul right in this moment as you expand and you grow. And as you bring yourself into your stillness and your silence, it is here that we can hear, we can see, where all of our creative visions and ideas are floating around us, waiting for us to embrace them, to take inspired action, to create new visions for Earth. A new vision. Things that have not been done before. We are setting the stage and creating the new. Listening to the heart and the intelligence of the heart and soul. We are no longer slaves to the mind, but we are embracing the sacred gifts of the heart brain, the ancient wisdom that lies within us, our authentic truth, our gifts of our soul that are unique to us. So no need to look over your shoulder and see what everyone else is doing. You do you. You embrace you. You love you. And you listen to your heart and soul. The best navigation system that you have that will guide you forward. So get on your surfboard right now and ride those waves. And sometimes the waves will feel high and they'll feel overpowering and you'll feel triggered and overwhelmed. But just keep surrendering and moving forward. Go right into it. Ride it. Let it flow. Keep moving. Keep flowing. Keep growing. And keep evolving. And every day, just look back at how far you've come. There is growth and expansion and lessons in every day right now. Look back and see how far you've come. And just listen to that silence, that bliss. Sometimes our lives are so busy that we forget to be silent. But it is in the silence that the universe was created, where all of creation took place, in the bliss and the silence. And it is in the silence that we hear, we feel, we see, we sense, we know. We use our intuitive gifts, our extra perception and sensory gifts. Listen to the stillness. Listen to the birds, the bees, the wind, the rain, the ocean waves. They are constantly moving and flowing, going to new directions and new places. If the ocean didn't have waves, it would become stagnant and still. We are 90% water. We keep the waves in our body flowing and moving. we keep moving like the river of life. So remember to ask your guides and your angels, and there are many beings in this space with you now. They ask you to just connect with them, to remember that they are here with you. And I can see them whispering in your ear. They send many signs, many messages. Remember to be present, for it is here that you will hear them. Feel their hands reaching out to you. And when you close your eyes and you feel overwhelmed, just reach out with your hand and see an angel or a guide just holding you, saying, "Come this way. You can do it. We are with you. You are not alone on this path. Just take that step and we'll show you more." And this is a reminder that if we do not take the next step, then the guides cannot show us what's beyond that. So in every moment, having courage, and you can ask Archangel Michael to stand with you, to walk with you. You can ask Divine Mother to hold you, to open your heart to love. You can breathe in every moment and surrender deeper and deeper into your heart. And you can look down at your yellow brick road and your red slippers and see yourself taking the next step. We came to build a legacy, to create something new, to live a life of fulfillment and joy, freedom, liberation, abundance. And sometimes we're so busy trying to reach the summit, but it's the journey that defines us, where we dig even deeper into our inner resolve to find our inner strength, to listen to our intuition and guidance. It is here that we grow along the journey. And that makes the destination also more beautiful. Because when we look back, when we've reached the summit, we remember the stories of who we met on the way, how we fell and picked ourselves up. Those moments where we didn't think we were going to make it. And yet in that moment came a miracle, a message, a guide, the answer to our question, a stranger who walked up to us and showed us to a new door. It is these moments that we will remember. It is these moments that define the journey. And it's never about the destination. It's always about the path that you walk to get there. So we ask you to embrace this new chapter, dear ones. Embrace it. Ride the waves and meet your new self, your true self, your authentic self, leaving the logical mind and the ego behind. It served us up till now, but now we walk together towards love, compassion, kindness, and expansion. So remember to be kind with yourselves during this time. Remember, you are learning and growing and starting afresh. Your words are powerful. Be mindful. Be present. And keep breaking down those shackles that have limited you in the past. It is time for a new chapter. A new vista. A new landscape. A new canvas. A new paintbrush. And you get to paint it. You choose your colors. You choose the image. You choose which path you take. We send you our love. And we send you our blessings. And we remind you again to be very present in the here and now, as it is here that we receive the gifts of life. It is here the miracle lies, not in the past that is gone, and not in the future, because your future is created in the now. So be present, be mindful, and be here now, for this is the gift of life. So just take a few deep breaths into your body now. And just notice your energy field. Notice any tension in your body. Notice your breath and your mind becoming calmer, more still. Feeling the love and the hug from the Divine Mother. Feeling the courage and strength from Archangel Michael. And knowing that you're not alone on this journey. So keep surrendering and keep flowing and keep moving. And just grounding you back and connecting you to Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. She's continuously providing for us and balancing us and giving to us unconditionally. So just remember every day, get some fresh air. Just connect with the trees or the grass, the earth. Just by thinking about Mother Earth or seeing a beautiful image, you are bringing her into your field and into your world. And with deep gratitude and love in your hearts for your breath, the life force energy, for your beautiful hearts and souls, for the gift of hearing the birds, the wind and the trees. Slowly bring yourselves back into this space. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you.
Thank you, Neelam.
Thank you, Deb.
That was so beautiful, and I think so timely and needed, because I think a lot of us are feeling in that space of changes happening so quickly, and I see within my own self how old patterns want to pull me back into that space again of what I used to do. So I loved your meditation, your channeling about the yellow brick road, and that the two paths of, not going down the old path anymore, to go down the new path, and know that we're doing that together.
Yeah, so I see the old path and it's kind of grey, and it's stagnant because it's not serving us anymore, and it's very comfortable. So it's very easy to say, to keep ourselves small and tell ourselves that, it's no point looking at that road. It's not for us. We're not deserving of it. We can't have what's down that road. We can't stretch ourselves. And so it's best to just contain ourselves in a box and stick to the road we know. But that looks to me grey. And then there's this new road, which is the yellow brick road and the red slippers. And Spirit is saying, take it and explore yourself and grow and expand. And it's colorful, and you're going to meet people along the way. So as we were taking that road, I was also hearing the chatter, and I'm getting a lot of, I'm also, everyone is expanding right now. So you hear your old stories of, your mind will say something to you, or you'll hear a sabotaging thought, or you'll hear that you can't do this. That's usually, I get overwhelmed when I have so many things to do, but actually I keep telling myself, I keep breathing and surrendering and saying, no, I can do this. I can do this. I am going to do this. I'm going to expand. I'm going to see how it goes, and I'm going to flow with it. So we're retraining the mind. We're using new affirmations. The breath has been so important for me, just to breathe every time I do get overwhelmed with all the things that I've got to do. I breathe, I center myself, and I'm still for a few moments, and then I go and do it. So, just be very mindful, and the guides are saying, just be very present here, right this moment, in this space, because this from here is what we create our future outcomes. So if we're in fear and if we're overwhelmed, we're not going to be able to create what we want to create. So bring yourself into your center, bring yourself down to your heart, maybe put on some nice music, change your energy, switch your vibration, and then from there create. And I see magic and movement and growth and expansion, joy ahead. We are becoming everything that we came to be here. We have the opportunity in this lifetime. So give yourself permission. Yes, you are deserving. Yes, you are enough. And there'll be support and help every step of the way. I was just seeing angels just putting out their hand and guiding. Someone, a stranger, walking up to you and giving you a message. This is the magic of synchronicity and flow, and we expand and grow. I get to see so much magic in my life, and I feel so touched by the magic. That's what we're here for. That's what fills us, and it helps us expand and grow, and it's amazing. So allow yourself to have that gift of and go with it, go with the flow, and ride that wave. It's amazing.
It truly is, and you're amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, I hope that helped everyone, and they can do that, can't they? Whenever they need to, if they feel overwhelmed.
Yes, they can listen to the replay anytime that they want. And so I'm really glad you talked about that, because I think there was a lot of overwhelmed feeling. I was feeling it too. I know that other people are feeling it in all the change that's happening so quickly.
Yeah, we're going through so many transitions, with just so many transitions. It's just crazy since last year, and it's gone into this year. Now we're like in February, and it's kind of building those foundations that are setting us on a new path, and we've got a lot of work to do. And it's actually, when I've worked with clients and I've done groups, I see the fifth dimension, and it's like a building site, and everyone's working away, and they're building these new structures, these new visions, these new ideas, these new vistas. We are in that stage now. We are building this new earth, which is all about the new, and it's coming from the heart, not the logical mind. You know, we've been a slave to the mind for all these years, all these lifetimes, but actually we are moving into the heart space, and the heart is now moving forward and creating new visions. So the fifth dimension is all about new structures, a building site, basically. So we are building the foundations, you know. And then I see the sixth dimension, which is all about organic plant life, all green, very beautiful. Everything's been set up and it's flowing really beautifully. So we are now moving into that space. So there's a lot of work to do. You're going to see the chaos, but don't get caught in that. It's the old structures breaking down and the new ones are coming up. What we're not seeing is through the ground, all these new structures are forming, and there's new growth, and it needs time. You know, there's like a bamboo. I always say life is like a bamboo. Bamboo takes 5 years to come up from the ground, and when it's through the ground, it shoots up. You know, and this is what I see with this. The bamboo's been busy. We've been busy for the last 5 years, building, growing, and now it's just about to shoot through. And I see that. So just, yeah. So yeah, the overwhelm has been the last week is full of overwhelm. So just breathing, constantly breathing. Yeah. Yeah.
So can you tell people how to get in touch with you, Neelam?
So they can contact me on my website. So that's www.neelamminocha.com or neelamminocha.energy. I do private sessions. I do lots of groups. So if they want to try any of the transmissions, they can do them online from anywhere around the world. So we've got lots planned for this year, going to different star systems. We're going to Venus in February and the blue planet, and we're going to Sirius, and lots of different places where they pick up the light frequencies of love and they bring them back into their energy field to anchor here on Earth. So we're here to create our heaven on Earth, and it is bringing in the light into your energy field. So lots of groups, lots of one-to-ones. All my details are on my website, and my email address is there, so they can contact me there if they need to.
Great.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. It's our joy. I'm sure we'll have you back again soon.
Sure, I'll be back. It's always a pleasure to come on, and my heart just expands when I come on and join you guys. So it's beautiful, and it's beautiful the work that you are all doing. You know, it's so special. Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Well, before I sign off and say goodbye to everyone, I'm just going to remind you that we have a show on tonight at 5 p.m. and it is Divine Relationship Recovery, where I'll be talking about all my lessons from God and Jesus and the angels about relationships. So we will see you then. Take care and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.